Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to install the 2-inch mounted filters and 50mm unmounted filters on our Wanderer FilterCube for RASA. This video is very important for you because the structure of Wanderer FilterCube is different from all other traditional filter wheels. If you don't watch this video carefully, you may encounter some problems during installation. Okay, so let's start. So first we need to remove this part of the filter wheel. You can see that there are two screws here, one is here and the other is here. We simply loosen these two tiny screws. Then we can remove this part and you can see that there are 4 filter holders around and one fixed filter plate in the center. Okay, so let's first talk about the 2-inch filter. One important thing for Wanderer FilterCube is that it is not recommended to move the filter holders by your hand like this. Although it will not cause any damage, but if you forget to restore its initial position, like if the initial position is like this and you change the position to this, and in the future when you switch the filter, these 4 filter holders can collide, they can hit together. Okay, so only change the filter position using software like Nina. Do not move the filter holders by your hand like this. Okay, so we need to connect the Type-C cable and connect the filter wheel. You can place this part under it so that the USB cable will not conflict, will not interfere with your table. Okay, so let's first talk about the mounted filters. If you want to install the luminance filter at the center, you have to first install the luminance filter, because if you have already installed the filters, these 4 filters on the side, then it will be very difficult for you to install the central filter, and it will be very easy for you to leave your fingerprints on your filters, which is very terrible. Okay, so please make sure that you first install the filter in the center. Okay, now we want to install the filter on position 1. You can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4. It's labeled here. Okay, so for example, we want to install the red filter on position 1. So we connect it in Nina and change the filter position to channel 1. Okay, then we install the mounted filter. Okay, here is another point, very important point. Although it's a mounted filter, you also need to install the 3 screws here. Okay, although these screws are for filter mask, but they also serve as the limit screw. These limit screws will ensure the filter holder be placed at a correct position so that no internal reflection is there. So even if you are using the 2-inch mounted filters, do not forget to simply screw the screws we provided onto the filter holders. Okay, so the same thing is for the RASA-3 filters, so to save time, I won't show you the RASA-3 filters. Okay, let's move on to the unmounted filters. Okay, same thing, we need to move the filter in software instead of using hand. Okay, we move to channel 5, which is the luminance channel. Okay, now let's talk about the 50mm unmounted filters. Similarly, you must first install the luminance filter in the center, okay? Or it will be very difficult for you if you have already installed the filters on this side. And you can see that in our package, there are 4 irregular shaped filter masks and one regular shaped filter mask, which is for the central luminance filter. Okay, we simply put the mask on it and use the screws we provided to secure the filter mask and the filter. Okay, this step is similar to the traditional filter we use. Okay, next we install the filter on channel 1. Again, in Nina, we switch the filter to channel 1. And we put the red filter. And we put the irregular filter mask on it. And secure the filter mask with the screws we provided. And here is the other important thing. Please do not, and you must not, use the screws that is different from the screws we provided, because these screws also serve as the limit screw, which ensures that the filter is correctly placed in a position that it will not produce any reflections on RASA. So you must only use the filter we provided, the screws we provided, okay? Do not use your own screws, like those flat head screws, okay? And also, please do not tighten the screws too much, because you can see that if you tighten the screws too much, there will be gap here, right, between the filter mask and the filter, okay? Just tighten it slightly, okay? Do not tighten it too hard. Okay, the same thing is for the rest 3 filters, like for example, channel 2. Okay, to save time, I will not show you the rest 2 filters. It's the same. Okay, and at this point, suppose that you have installed all the 5 filters. Now you can disconnect the filter from your PC. And very importantly, before you install this part back to your Wanderer FilterCube, please remember to put this ring from Celestron like this, okay? If you want to install the filter wheel on your telescope, on your RASA. If you forget to install this ring, after you put it back, you will find that you cannot install it on your telescope. You need this ring from Celestron to push and secure your filter wheel together with your camera on your RASA. Okay, so remember to install this ring also. Okay, and you put this part back and tighten the 2 small screws. Okay, then you can use this ring to thread the filter wheel together with your camera on your RASA. Okay? Okay, so that's all for today's video. Thank you for your watching. See you next time.